Hello, welcome to Abed 3100. My name is Dr. Webb and I will be your professor this semester. I wanted to make this quick video so that I could show you exactly what you can expect in this course. I'm going to walk you through the course syllabus, and then I'm also going to navigate you through Course Den. The way I set up Course Den may be a little different from your other professors, so I want to make sure that we're all on the same page and you know exactly what is expected of you. All right, with that said, we'll move forward. Okay, so here is the syllabus for this semester. And there are a few things that I want to point out in this beginning part. I just wanted to make a note of my contact information. Also, you'll notice here under my office hours, there's a link. And this link is directly connected to Google Hangouts. So Tuesdays and Thursdays between 1 and 4, if you want to speak to me or meet with me, we can do it virtually. Here is what it'll look like. So you can see here, you literally will be able to speak with me just as if we are in person. Your picture will be at the bottom of the screen, and I'll be at the top, or it could go vice versa. But basically how it sets up is so that you can communicate with me as if we are face to face. So it's kind of a nice feature. Okay, so that's the one thing I wanted to point out with the office hours. You could also meet me on campus, or we can meet at a time that's more convenient for everyone. So looking at the syllabus, one of the most important things is the textbook. And we have an electronic textbook. You'll see the information here, but you'll also see it on Course Den. The special price that we have for this textbook is $80. I recommend that you buy this through the this app and through Course Den directly. If you try to go to the bookstore, I believe they're going to charge you over $120 when all you need to pay is $80. If you decide that you wanted to have a paperback copy, there's an option once you purchase it for $15 if you want it printed copy in addition to the electronic copy. Also for this class, you're going to need Office 365, and this is something that's downloadable from the University of West Georgia's website for free. And this makes sure that you have up-to-date PowerPoint and other programs that we might be using in this course, including PowerPoint 2013 and PowerPoint 2016. You're also going to need a webcam for Google Hangouts, as well as for the team project that we're going to be doing. So this course is basically about communicating in business and being strategic. We're going to be applying all the information found in the textbook to a few projects. One of the projects is going to be a job search project, so you'll be marketing yourself and using your business communication skills to write a resume, LinkedIn profile, as well as other correspondence related to the job search. You also will be doing a team project, and in this team project you'll be doing a recommendations proposal, and this will allow you to focus on interpersonal communication skills as well as working with teams, developing effective and persuasive reports in the form of a proposal, as well as professional presentation. So another important thing that I wanted to point out is what you need to do to be successful. So because this is a business communication course, it's very important that you're present in this course, and due to this fact, you need to be aware of my attendance policy because it's pretty strict. If you miss more than 2 attendance questions in this online class, you'll be considered to have excessive absences. And as a result, your grade will be lowered by a letter grade, or you will be required to take the optional final exam at the end of the semester. So you need to make sure that you keep up on your assignments so that you do not miss any of the attendance questions, as well as the other assignments in this course. But this is definitely important. If for some reason that you do have to miss a course or a class within this course, you can give me a call or you can email me as soon as possible so that I'm aware of it. And if there's any kind of a medical reason or something that's documented, I will take that into consideration and look at your case individually. Another thing that's going to be very important is your professionalism. Because this is a business communication course, it's important that you are as professional as possible. That includes sending me emails. I want to make sure that you use proper English, grammar, and formatting when you're sending me emails. Also, when you are communicating in this course through writing or speaking, that you are as professional as possible. Be aware of your grammar and punctuation. Make sure that everything that you do is a reflection on yourself and that you appear to be very credible, as we'll read about in chapter 1 in the textbook. So again, please make sure that you are aware of that. One of the things that is maybe a little different in this course than maybe some of your other courses is the fact that because this is a business communication course, I will be looking not only at your professionalism, but also be very specific on grading you for your proper English, grammar, and formatting, as well as spelling. If you have errors, you will have points deducted. And one of the reasons for this is when you are reading a business document or hearing somebody speak in the business world, if they're using improper English or they are writing correctly or there's spelling errors, that affects credibility. And if you don't appear credible, no one is going to want to listen to you or read what you have to write. So it's important that you are professional and that you're aware of that. So points will be deducted if you do not proofread and use correct spelling, punctuation, and grammar. Okay, moving along down the line, another thing that's very important is you're going to need to dress professionally when you have our presentation in this course. There's one major presentation, there's a short presentation that you're going to be doing this week, which is just an introduction video, but you want to make sure that in the final presentation that you are dressed professionally, and you can see from this image on the side of what the minimum requirements are. And last but not least, make sure that you meet every deadline. If you miss an assignment, it will be a 0. If there's a verifiable emergency or something that's prohibiting you from completing the assignment, it's imperative that you let me know before it's due instead of after. If you let me know before it's due, most likely I will give you an exception. But if you do it after the fact, that would be considered unacceptable. All right, so now some of the other things on this course policy or course syllabus has the information about the university. The one thing that you should be aware of is that there's a credit hour policy. So each class that you'll be having in this course is going to be about 2.5 hours each week. So that's an hour and 15 minutes like you would be having on campus for 2 classes, but because this is online, it'll be 2.5 hours each week. So make sure that you're aware of that. That credit hour policy does not include any readings or assignments that are outside of the classwork, things that you might be preparing for the projects. Also, if you decide that you wanted to withdraw from this course, you want to make sure that you're aware of the withdrawal date as well. Also, if you're interested in honors credit, you need to let me know as soon as possible so that we can fill out the proper paperwork. So the one thing that I just briefly mentioned that I want to make clear is that in this course, you need to anticipate spending the same amount of time online as you would in a campus class. So that's the reason for that. I've developed this course so that each week there's 150 minutes or 2.5 hours of work. If there's not, then you may be doing something wrong. So you want to make sure you're aware of that. Also, if you have any questions or any things that you need to email me, I am letting you know now, and I put it in highlight on the course syllabus. You need to email me directly at swebb@wesca.edu. Please do not use the CourseDen mail function, but actually email me directly so I can get that correspondence from you more immediately. And then the other parts of this course syllabus include the points and the assignments. So you can see here that participation is weighted at 30%, and it includes attendance questions, Learn Smart chapters, and activities and assignments. Projects in this course really make up 52% of the grade. There's a team project that's 32%, and an individual project, which is a job search project, which is 20% of the grade, and your course assessments are 18% of the grade. So there is an optional final exam that's worth 50 points, and that is just like bonus points, which we'll talk more about towards the end of the semester. Finally, in your course syllabus, there's a tentative course schedule. So now, as I try to be exact as I can on this course schedule, you need to go to CourseDen to get the accurate, most up-to-date information. So you can look at this as a guide, but you need to go to CourseDen for all the specifics. So if something's missing from this course schedule because it's tentative, you go to CourseDen and that will be what you'll need to do. So all the information is located here of what you can expect, but again, you'll be going directly to CourseDen. Okay, so here we are in CourseDen. So I wanted to quickly walk you through CourseDen and what you'll be seeing and how to navigate through. You'll see our news feed that will have relevant and pertinent information, including this video that I'm recording right now. Also, reminders for things like signing up for a Remind, knowing how to use your snipping tool, and joining our Facebook page so you can earn some extra credit. But when you go into CourseDen, the first thing I want to do is go into your content section. Unlike other courses, always go to content and the week of the course and not directly into assessments. The reason for that is there are different activities each week, and the activities do not necessarily have like a discussion, or they do not have an assignment or a drop box. So there are things you might be doing on your own. So the first thing you'll see is your course syllabus, then you'll see the link to get to your assignments and to your textbook, and then you'll see the different weeks. So as you go through, you should click in each section, read everything carefully so everything makes sense. Then you can click on this arrow and go to the next section. Once you go to the next section, it will bring you to the next thing on the agenda, which in this case is signing up for Remind. Once you complete that task, you'll move to the next section, and this is your new student information survey. And it will take you directly to the survey. You'll just need to fill this out once. If you see this on MH Connect, it's a duplicate. It's just I have the link in two different places. So don't get confused with that. Then you can move forward and so on and so forth. So the point is that you actually go through each of these sections as you move forward. And you'll do that for each week, and it will tell you exactly what you need to do. I will have your grade book set up, and all the grades will be syncing from the textbook to the grade book into the assignments that we have. Now, just to let you know, one of the things that you're going to need to do is register for your textbook. So here where you register for your textbook, there's a video and then there's a link. When you go to the link, it will take you to your textbook here. You'll end up clicking on this connect button. Once you click on the connect button, it will take you to the registration process. So in this case, most of you should not have a code, and you'll be purchasing this code for $80 online, where you can just click in here. If you don't have the money right now, you can do a courtesy access. That will give you 2 weeks. So you can click there. If for some reason you bought the book at the bookstore, which I strongly do not advise due to the fact that they charge over $100 for it, which buying it directly will save you money and time. You could, if you did do that, put the registration code here. So that's how you sign up and set up for your textbook. From there, hopefully this will all make a lot of sense. I try to be as thorough as possible so that you do not get confused. But if you ever have any questions, remember, email me directly at swebb@wesca.edu, or try to meet up with me during the office hours on the Google Hangout, or you can give me a call, whatever you prefer to do. But I look forward to working with you and meeting with you over this semester. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day.